Visuals, a rapid-fire montage of bullet trains, satellites, massive ports, and military parade. Narration. While much of the world looked west, China is quietly but strategically building its path toward global dominance. This isn't just about economics, it's about technology, politics, and military power. Today, we'll uncover how China is reshaping the world order over the past few decades. China has risen to become a global powerhouse. But have you ever wondered how China really wields its power? How does it shape the world order and what are its plans for the future? Join us as we dive deep into the strategies and tactics China employs to secure its position on the world stage and beyond. Get ready for an eye-opening journey that will reveal the secrets of Chinese influence. Number one, the long-term plan. When it comes to planning, China thinks in decades, not election cycles. This gives it a strategic edge, especially when competing with the US, whose policies often shift with every new president. Instead, China relies on centralized strategies laid out in the Communist Party's 5-year plans, which are designed to steer the country towards its ultimate goal, to become the world's leading power by 2049. The 100th anniversary of the People's Republic of China. This long-term vision enables China to make investments and take actions that might not yield immediate results, but that will pay off significantly in the future. For instance, China's massive investment in renewable energy and electric vehicles might not have translated into immediate profits, but it has positioned the country to dominate these industries in the coming years. Similarly, China's focused on developing advanced technologies like artificial intelligence and 5G could take years to mature, but will likely give China a significant edge in the future. Note 2, the New Silk Road. One of the most significant ways China exerts its influence is through the Belt and Road Initiative, also known as the New Silk Road. This massive project involves investing in infrastructure projects across Africa, Latin America, Asia, and Europe, including ports, railroads, and highways. By investing in these projects, China is creating long-term economic and political dependency. For example, by building ports in countries like Sri Lanka and Pakistan, China has gained access to key shipping routes and military bases. It's not just about trade anymore. These projects ensure that China's presence is felt far beyond its border, making it a vital player in almost every region of the world. Number 3, economic and trade power. For decades, China was known as the world's chip factory. However, the country has since evolved into a producer of high-tech goods and services. Companies like Huawei, BYD, Alibaba, and TikTok are now household names. They've not only become dominant in their home market, but also in many parts of the world. For example, Huawei is a global leader in 5G technology. BYD is a major player in the electric vehicle market. Alibaba is one of the biggest e-commerce platforms worldwide, and TikTok has become a cultural phenomenon with billions of users globally. In addition to its technological prowess, China also controls the supply of critical raw materials like lithium and rare earths, which are essential for many advanced technologies. This gives it a significant advantage in industries like solar panel manufacturing, smartphone production, and electric vehicle battery production. So while many still see China as the world's chip factory, the reality is that the country has moved up the value chain and is now a dominant force in many high-tech industries. This economic power allows China to pursue its strategic goals and exert influence on the global stage. For example, China has used its position as a major trading partner to push for closer ties with countries around the world. By offering favorable trade deals and investment opportunities, China has been able to build strong economic relationships with countries across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. This economic influence has allowed China to gain political clout and promote its interests abroad. Additionally, China's growing middle class has also contributed to its rise as a global power. With a large and affluent consumer market, China is an attractive destination for businesses looking to expand their reach. This has led to increased foreign investment in trade, which has further boosted China's economic growth and international influence. No. 4, technological dominance. China is at the forefront of several critical technologies that are shaping the future of our world. One area where China has taken the lead is 5G, where it has the most extensive network globally. This allows for faster internet speeds, and greater connectivity, which can transform industries like healthcare, transportation, and entertainment. China is also a leader in artificial intelligence with companies like Baidu and Tencent developing cutting-edge AI applications. Facial recognition technology is another area where China is making significant strides. While this technology has raised privacy concerns, it's undeniable that China's advancements are leading the way. Even in space exploration, China is pushing boundaries. It became the first country to land a spacecraft on the far side of the moon and is planning a manned mission to the moon by 2030. These technological advancements give China both the tools for expanding its global influence and the means for greater control within its borders. However, it's important to note that technology alone cannot guarantee continued success. China must also address other challenges such as an aging population and rising geopolitical tensions to maintain its position as a global leader. Nonetheless, China's investment in research and development and its focus on STEM education have positioned the country to remain at the forefront of technological innovation. Number 5, military and geopolitical power. China's military might should not be underestimated. Despite being a relatively new military power, China has modernized the world as largest standing army and expanded its influence in key regions like the South China Sea. By investing in advanced weaponry and conducting joint exercises with countries like Russia, China is projecting its power and deterring potential threats. China has also established overseas military bases like in Djibouti, allowing it to project power further afield. Moreover, China's strategic partnerships with emerging economies are not merely economic, they also have geopolitical implications. By providing military assistance and training to these countries, China is cultivating a network of allies that can support its interests and counterbalance Western influence. Although China's military spending has raised concern, it's important to note that defense budgets are often driven by various factors, including territorial disputes and security threats. Understanding the complex geopolitical landscape in which China operates is crucial for comprehending its military strategy. Despite its growing military capabilities, China still faces challenges such as a lack of experience in modern warfare and an over-reliance on foreign technology. Nevertheless, China's commitment to modernization and its focus on developing advanced technologies for both civilian and military use suggests that it will continue to emerge as a major player in the global security landscape. Number C is the challenges ahead. While China's rise to power has been impressive, the country faces significant challenges that could impact its future. One major concern is its rapidly aging population, which could lead to a shortage of workers and a strain on social services. Additionally, tensions with the US and Western allies are escalating, which could disrupt trade and investment flows. Another challenge is the risk of economic slowdown due to factors such as rising labor costs and a potential real estate crisis. Lastly, international criticism over human rights issues could damage China's reputation and hinder its efforts to work collaboratively with other nations. These challenges highlight the complexity of China as it rise and the need for a nuanced understanding of the country as history and current affairs. Addressing these issues will be crucial for China to maintain its position as a global leader and secure a prosperous future. 7. Closing. We've explored the various ways China wields its power, from economic and trade dominance to military and geopolitical strength. However, it's important to remember that power doesn't always mean dominance. China's approach to global influence is characterized by cooperation and interdependence. Through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, China has forged strong economic ties with countries around the world. By investing in infrastructure projects and trading partners, China has created a web of interconnectedness that benefits not only itself, but also its partners. Similarly, China's technological advancements have the potential to improve the lives of billions of people. From 5G networks to artificial intelligence, China is developing technologies that can transform industries and enhance. Moreover, China's engagement with emerging economies is helping to lift millions out of poverty and drive economic growth. By providing investment and technical assistance to developing countries, China is playing a crucial role in their development. However, it's also essential to acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. China faces issues such as an aging population, geopolitical tensions, and human rights concerns. These challenges could hinder its growth and limit its ability to project power on the global stage. As China navigates these challenges, it will need to strike a balance between its desire for influence and the need for cooperation. Ultimately, the future of China's power will depend on its ability to adapt and evolve in a rapidly changing world. So, do you think the 21st century will be remembered as the century of China? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful stories that shape our world. Thanks for watching.